used to say there'd come a day when time would fill my hunger, when time would ease my pain. And I suppose that day is here as I get on down the road and say goodbye, my dear. Open road calls my soul. I gotta get out to meet the sunrise. Open above the mountains, reaching for the red and amber skies. Above the city where the people lie asleeping, and the memory of you shatters through the window of my heart. Well, who would know? Fate and time. I stand looking out upon this open road. The eye of my mind can see you there, close and dear, yet far and old. But that was yesterday, and tomorrow I'll be singing. But today I feel the broken glass in the window of my heart. You used to say there'd come a day when time would fill my hunger, when time would ease my pain. And I suppose, oh, that day is here as I get on down the road and say goodbye, my dear. Oh, these roads never end. We both saw the seasons of our change in love. We both had our reasons for the shields we built between us. Up above, I see the sunshine reaching down to softly warm me. A reflection of your face appeared in the window of my heart. It gave me quite a start. You used to say there'd come a day when time would ease my hunger, when time would fill my pain. And I suppose that day is here as I get on down the road and say goodbye, my dear. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Brewin Bistro. Hey, everybody. My name is Mark Neihart. I'm the host here, and that was my song, Window of My Heart. I haven't played that for a long time, so it was kind of fun to get that one out. Hi, Scott. How are you doing over there in producer land?
Hi, Mark. Welcome back.
It's been a couple
we missed you,
couple of shows.
Especially me.
Is it actually show 23?
This is show 23.
I feel like Rip Van Winkle. I feel like I left at show 13, and now there's 10 gone. And
time fugits.
Okay, well, maybe that too. Anyway, welcome everybody. I'm glad to be here, and it's always a pleasure to come and I tell you, we got a great show tonight. We really do. Wait till you just see it. But first, I got to thank our partners here at the Bistro, and we are graced by the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association and their support. Thank you very much. They're a great organization. You can find them on the web at the iamaweb.org. So check those guys out and sign up and become a member. It's an important organization here in the Utah area. And this year, the IAMA is partnering with the Utah Arts Festival and hosting events on the stage. So there's a blank on there. What does that mean?
They're on the festival stage, and then they're hosting the Suzanne Millsap's contest on the Big Mouth stage. Is it, Todd? Yeah.
The Big Mouth stage.
The Big Mouth
there,
stage.
It comes from the mouth right there, right? Okay, so that's awesome. And when is that? Does anybody know when?
27th, 28th of June.
Oh, very good. So coming up this
Did you
summer.
hear that? The 27th and 28th
I did. I heard the
of June?
27th and 28th
Okay. Wanted to
of
make
June.
sure our folks at home did.
Yeah, and I didn't know if I should say, because of these things get rerun forever and ever, and so when you start mentioning times, it gets a little freaky when people are online looking at it in 2016. So, hi everybody in the future. Hope everything's going good. Anyway, yeah, this summer come out to the Utah Arts Festival and support the IAMA. I already introduced our capable and wonderful producer, Scott Iverson. Everybody give him a hand. He does a lot of work here and doesn't really he's just kind of underappreciated. Is there some other thing I need to be talking about with the IAMA?
Well, I just wanted to make the point that on the 28th of June, which is our festival day at IAMA, if you're an IAMA member,
Yes.
you can present your IAMA membership card, which we mail out every month.
Yes.
It's on the back of the magazine,
Yes, it is.
and you can get into the festival free. So I can't think of a better reason to join IAMA except for the great music, the great talent, and Brewin Bistro.
That
to
is
join
a
it
pretty
right
good deal
now,
right there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so there you go. Sign up quickly so you can get into the Arts Festival on June 28th for free. That's a great little deal. So, okay, so Mark sets guitar down and moves to announcer position.
Think you can handle that?
I just like to have fun up here. Can you tell? It's just, we enjoy ourselves here at the Brewin Bistro. And I'm going to make a little quick change. And here I am at announcer position. Yay! Looks like you guys are having fun out there. We're going to set up for Keith Taylor, and I think you're going to really enjoy his music. And then after that, we've got Guy Benson coming up. So while we're setting up for Keith Taylor, I just want to remind you all of the places that you can find us at the Brewin Bistro. We have Comcast Channel 17. We've got our Facebook page. What is that Facebook page, Scott? Is it?
It's probably Facebook/Brewin Bistro.
Probably is. Check it out. We've got the SLCCTV.com. We're on Vimeo. Check us out. We've got all kinds of videos there, singles and full shows. And our Brewin Bistro singles, I guess, is actually, they're on YouTube, not Vimeo. How did that work out?
That would about cover it.
can you
We
explain
put the
that
full
to me?
shows on Vimeo
Okay.
in high definition, I should say.
HD.
HD.
All right.
And then we put the singles on YouTube.
Well, so we're just spreading around the love. That's what we're doing. Hey, we're going to get right to the music now, and we're here with Keith Taylor. Hi, Keith.
Hello.
Everybody hand it up for Keith Taylor here.
Okay, here's a song written for my dog. Good dog. was my first original. I played it for my son. He says, "Oh, Dad, that's all the crap that you've been noodling on the couch, and you just put it all together." So. Oh, okay. So now there's another one that came, and it's excerpts from and or impressions from Scheherazade by Rimsky-Korsakov. And this, if you were really highbrow, I suppose this would offend you. getting close to Christmas time again, so this is this is from the Nutcracker. Seems appropriate. It's the Arabian dance from the second act. I need Todd to do this. All right. Oh, the Rondeau by Moreau. I never knew what this was, and so I put it on a CD, and it's called PBS. I wouldn't want to call it KUER. I wanted to call it PBS. Cook now, explaining I, Claudius. I had to tune this down for Guy because he can't play that high as I was before. Okay. This is Freddie Groffet. Wrote Grand Canyon Suite. So this is a little melding of the numbers 4 and 5. The rainstorm and the on the trail. On the trail, and there's a rainstorm there. This has been used by Bugs Bunny, Walt Disney, and cigarette ads, and many, many others. It's embedded in our cultural consciousness. But don't stand up and... Okay, here we go.
This is everybody's Keith Taylor, and it's
And this is Clarice.
Clarice, huh?
Just one of my polygamous guitars.
And what an amazing sound that guitar has. Beautiful.
Oh, it's not the guitar. There's a tiny speaker inside here. That was all pre-recorded.
Okay, all right. Well, at least you got your tricks, right? So,
Okay.
Keith, are you a local man? You live around here? Give me the lowdown.
Well, yes, I do. And yes, I was born in Salt Lake and was very repressed until I was about 16.
And then you let it all out, right?
Yeah. And so I went down to California a while because somebody gave me a job. Fool. So then I escaped 4 years later and came back up here. And I did not know this, but there are still fish in the rivers. And I ain't going to tell you where, but I could have missed out, you know. It's not too late.
Very good. And you have an eclectic set, choices, compositions. It's
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Did
what
you
that
just
means.
insult me?
I just made that up. Made that word up. And but we've been doing the Brewin Bistro a long time, and I think that's the first time I've heard the Grand Canyon Suite. I know it's the first time I've. And thanks for your Christmas song, by the way.
But of course.
That was
Yes.
awesome as well. We like that. Where do we hear your music? Do you have a website or outlets of some sort, or tell us about your electronic presence?
Yes, I have a guitarkeithtaylor.com. So I have that site, and then I'm practicing, and I go in my room and practice. My dog falls asleep, and I'm getting ready for a contest, and I got lots else to do. I just bought a home, and I was fixing it all up, and one day Guy showed up, and he won't go away.
Well, I understand that you and Guy have worked something out.
He's drywalling and painting and showing me how to do stuff, and it's horrible.
We're going to have...
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So, Guy, why don't you come up, and these guys are going to play a song, and then we're going to have Guy do his set. So, everybody, this is Guy Benson, by the way. We'll let you two take it away.
We'll sit down.
I'm working on it.
Oh.
As you know, I'm a little slow at more things than just drywall and paint.
This came out the other day, and I am not sure whether this is feasible or not, but there could be a drywall guitar. Because Guy could build one. We have an arch in my front room, and never mind it. We'll try that later. If you tip over, go back toward the wall. Oh, here you go. Hey, aren't you gonna see if we're in tune? Close enough for it.
Water is wide, I cannot cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and a ship there is, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as this love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. gentle, and love is kind. The sweetest flower, when first it's new, oh, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer's dew. Oh, the water is white, I could not cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and those shall row, my love and I.
Okay, welcome back to the Brewin Bistro. How's everybody doing? Hey, thanks. We're having a good time here tonight. We got Guy Benson coming up, but before Guy starts playing, I just want to give you a little pitch. We need to keep Brewin Bistro on the air, so we always look for donations, and you can see on the screen where you can donate. Can we get a little finger picking while people write down that address? While you're writing that down, you can email us at bistro@slcctv.com. We love your feedback. We want to hear what y'all think about the show, so let us know. All right, well, we have Guy Benson here. He's going to play a couple of songs for us. Everybody just give a hand for Guy Benson.
Well, that sure was a treat playing with Keith. He's an amazing player and a good friend, even though I'm teaching him to hate drywall. He detests drywall and plaster. I'm going to start out with one that I wrote, just a little instrumental finger picker. It's called Not Enough Time. And that got its name up at our University of Utah recording when Dan Bills back there had us come up for to try out their brand new studio up at the KUER building. And Dan built all the woodwork in there, or the University of Utah wood shop did. And he also builds these fine guitars. This is one of Dan's guitars. So they worked out a deal where they could record Dan's guitars and try out their studio at the same time. And Dan was nice enough to invite me up to go up and be part of that project. So we got up there and I played that song, and they said, "What's the name of that?" And I said, I hadn't named it yet. I just kind of got it done, and there's not enough time, and it just kind of came from that. Let's see. I'll do another one here. That's right. We're doing all originals here. This is one that I wrote for a girlfriend way back in the early 90s, back in the previous century. It's called Deb's Song. Thank you. Let's see. Gotta decide which guitars to play what on, you know? This one, I wrote. This is the first song I ever wrote. And wrote it for a girl in high school back in 19 blah blah blah. And played it for her on the phone, and nothing much ever worked out in high school, but she liked it. And I hooked up with her a couple of years ago through Facebook or high school website. So I got to play it for her again, and we reworked it down at the Moab Song or Folk Camp. So I like it better than I used to. But it's a teen angst song, and it looks kind of weird on somebody my age. Oh, I wish I had a girl I could call my own. A girl as beautiful as you, Oh, but you were in that class alone. Though I love you so dearly, oh, the love only shines one way. And if only your love came back to me, oh, I wouldn't sit and cry this way. Oh, and if you love me just as strongly as I do you, we could share our love every hour, each hour until each day was through. Hey girl, I love you, and I love you with all my heart. I love your smile, your voice, your ways. Hey girl, could you love me too? Thank you. Let's see, I'm gonna try one that I wrote yesterday. Finished it. I started this down at the Moab Folk Camp a few years ago and wrote a little thing based on a prompt given out by the songwriter teacher Tom Prasada Rao. And he said, go outside, pick a car, and write a song about the people that owned that car, not having ever met them or anything. And what came to mind for me was an incident that happened while I was driving down there, and this little red car zipped by me going up a hill, and I'm driving in my old clunker car, and as he passed me, I noticed his license plate was Zoom Zoom. So this came out of Zoom Zoom. And this is kind of like the songwriter version, the songwriter equivalent of walking a tightrope without a net, playing a song that I have never played this in front of anybody, anywhere. Hope you like it. Zoom, zoom flew by like I was standing still. Some cars are just made to roll. My rusty old junker struggled up the hill. Oh, years of rough roads are gonna take their toll. But this old tank will get you anywhere, long as you don't care about when. Take extra belts and hoses and check the spare if you want to make it home again. And rolling down the road is a lot like life. You never know when and where it's gonna end. Keep a grip on the wheel and forget the strife. You never know what's waiting round the bend. And creeping up the grade in lethargic glory, from the valley to the piney woods, it reminds me of an old childhood story about a little old engine, the train that could. quicker. Too fast and you're out of control. Up ahead on the shoulder, a familiar flicker. Old Zoom Zoom got nailed by the highway patrol. And rolling down this road is a lot like life. Never know where or when it's gonna end. Keep your grip on the wheel and enjoy the ride. Never know what's waiting round the bend. Keep your grip on the wheel, enjoy your ride. You never know who's waiting round the bend. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'm going to try another one that I just kind of finished. This is when I started before I finished high school, probably. This friend of mine that was responsible for me getting up in front of a microphone and playing in public named the song because to him it sounded like Venice in wintertime. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of like background music to some old movie, but thank you. Thanks a lot. Do you have time for one more?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'll just do it on. Since I got this guitar in here, I'll just do it on that one. This is another instrumental that we recorded up at Dancing up there, and this one is called Another Time. Thanks a lot.
Guy Benson. Yeah. Check that out, man. So, thanks for playing the Zoom song. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
I think we've all been there. So, Guy, you've done sound for us before.
I have. Yep.
Yeah, so you've seen, you've actually heard his work here before you've seen him play.
Always a pleasure. And a treat to get to come here and play. And what an honor. Thanks.
We're the one that's honored here, right? I mean, come on, really. And those shoes. I hope somebody gets a shot of those shoes.
That's as high as I can get.
Because that is, that's some serious class there, man. So, Guy, tell us about your music. What are you doing these days? You're obviously going to songwriter camps and
trying to write more stuff. And I play a lot of other people's stuff and trying to get out on the road, do some house concerts and with Keith and do a little traveling, a little fishing, and a lot less drywalling.
Okay. Trying to transition a little bit more to yeah. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than drywalling. Well, maybe painting might be worse.
Yeah, drywalling's worse.
Yeah, well, all that sanding and dust and anything. Yeah. And you, so you're playing around and stuff. I see your name coming up a lot.
I do a lot with the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association.
Right.
I'm one of their board members, and Todd and I together, put together a lot of the events that are going on, and I help out with most of the other ones.
Yeah. And do you have a place where people can find your music?
Yeah, www.guybenson.com.
Guybenson.com.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Yep.
handy.
Yeah, I had to get that away from the radio jock personality. I refused. I didn't do any expletives there. It's out of Chicago. He offered me like $125 for my web domain name.
And you pass it up?
I said no.
Wow. I would have went to guybenson1.com and then taken the money.
GuyBensonShow.com.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. And, okay. And so do you have a CD out?
I have a couple of them, and one that I've kind of retired, but I've got Guy Benson Live and the recording that we did up at the university.
Okay, good.
Dan's guitars.
Yeah. Awesome. And Dan built that guitar.
Yep.
Very nice.
And a bunch of others.
Yeah, well, here. Yeah, so I understand. It sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
Well, this is Guy Benson, everybody, and let's give him another hand. We're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna get set up for our jam session and close out the show. So, be right back. Well, there's our show number 23. Yay! That was an awesome thing to hear Mr. Keith Taylor, and Guy Benson playing. Hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We're going to go out on our jam song.
We missed you last week.
Well, I was really sad not to be here.
I guess it was actually last month.
Well, however many days ago it was. It just seems like yesterday. And
so you're actually going to start it for us tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm going to start this. What's the song called?
Last Call at the Bistro.
Last Call at the Bistro. This was written by J. Scott Iverson. And
Ivy.
This is our theme song. So sing along, everybody. I'm starting this.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, the last call has snuck up again. The candle's burning low. The music's worked a magic. You hate to go. Your friends have sung the stories. You made them laugh, you made them cry. But one more slot upon the stage before the last goodbye. Oh, Bistro
can play a song or three.
You never know
quite how it feels until you're singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide. And if that ain't your lover, well,
let your conscience be your guide.
you drive your axe, you strap it on, you strum the simple chord. Your mind is running words again, the muse won't be ignored. The microphone is in your face, you beckon to your friends. Come back me up, you know the songs will know by the end. Oh, Bistro, come play a quite how it feels to hear you singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide, and ain't that ain't your lover, till the love is on your side. Oh, you join the muse in singing, and soon you're swept away into a world of melody, and there you wanna stay, but the last thought fades. Now it's gone, you open up your eyes, your heart's a drumming rhythm still, but then you realize they're on their feet, they're cheering loud, 'cause they were there with you. Your lover winks and blows a kiss, now you know what to do. Sing, Bistro, Bistro, come play a tune or three. You never know quite how it feels, you're singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide, and if that ain't your lover, soon you're bound to take a ride.
And if that ain't your lover, then I'll take her for my bride.
And if that ain't your lover, well, you better run and hide.
Well, if that ain't your lover, better be sure you haven't died. And if that ain't your lover, sure you're bound to get a ride. Do I? We ended that way because Mark requested it. Good night.